Park Superintendent Tom Leatherman wears a flat-brimmed straw hat and park ranger uniform. He stands in an area shaded by trees. Behind him there is a metal gate that guards a small burial plot with visible headstones.
Welcome. My name is Tom Leatherman and I'm the superintendent at John Muir National Historic Site. I'm here today at the Strentzel-Muir grave plot among the historic orchards and trees that John Muir's father-in-law planted over 100 years ago along the Alhambra Creek and about a mile south of the Visitor Center. On behalf of the National Park Service, I am pleased to announce the opening of the Strentzel-Muir Gravesite for visitation following site renovations. Among other things, we have a boundary fence, we have a accessible path that leads to the final resting place of writer and conservationist John Muir and members of his family. The site is accessible Monday through Friday for walkers and bikers from 10:30 to 4:30 and on weekends by ranger-led tour as staffing is available. Now let's learn a little bit more about the site history.
In this black and white photo, we see Dr. John Strentzel wearing a long dark coat and hat, standing on the land he purchased in the Alhambra Valley. Behind him you can see the orchards, farm buildings, a windmill, and the surrounding hillsides. Included on this 2,600-acre property is the site that would become the family's final resting place, now protected within the John Muir National Historic Site. The property provided hope for a better life and opportunities for growth. The remnants of the doctor's many horticultural endeavors are evident in the historic pear orchard shown here in its current state that still produces fruit. This black and white photo shows the Italianate Victorian mansion perched on a knoll surrounded by the family orchard with hills in the distance. The Strentzels built the mansion for themselves in 1882 after John Muir married their daughter Louie. They gifted their former home to the newlyweds and the family began to grow. In the following video, a pear blossom from Dr. Strentzel's orchard is shown in focus with the family gravesite in the background. As the focus of the video shifts, you can now see the location where Dr. Strentzel was laid to rest. After his passing in 1890, the Muirs moved into the mansion to help manage the ranch and care for Dr. Strentzel's wife, Louisiana. Eventually, John Muir, his wife Louie, daughter Wanda, and other members of the family were also buried on the family plot, now preserved by the National Park Service. The site sits behind a metal gate and is nestled under the shade of the surrounding trees. The following chart shows the locations of the headstones and the names of the family members who have been laid to rest here. The National Park Service acquired this historic parcel of land in the year 2000 and have been conducting ranger-led tours since 2017. Now park guests are welcome to visit the site on their own via walking or biking Monday through Friday between the hours of 10:30 a.m. and 4:30 p.m. Please note that there is no parking at the gravesite, and on weekends it will only be accessible once a day via ranger-led tours as staffing allows. And during public visitation periods, please remember flowers or other mementos may not be placed on the gravesite. As Park Superintendent Tom Leatherman closes us out, we see him dressed in uniform with right arm resting against the Strentzel-Muir Gravesite post. Behind him, we see the newly installed perimeter fence and various trees.
Thank you for joining us today. I hope you learned a little bit more about the John Muir Gravesite, and I hope you can join us soon. For more information, please contact our Visitor Center.